Okay, so now that we have our external style sheets linked, we can start doing some cool things like adding fancy fonts to our website. So in order to do that, the part of the project we're on right now is step 2. So we're going to learn how to put the embed code for our Google font into our HTML documents, and then how to add it to our styles .css file. So if you go to Google Fonts, you can just Google it, and then click on Google Fonts, click See Available Fonts. Let's say that I wanted to use Lobster, which is a little bit further down the page. You should have already picked a font that you wanted. Okay, so I want to use this font. If I click the little plus sign, it's going to show that I have one selected. I can expand that, and then if I click this arrow, okay, it's going to show me an embed code. So this is the code that I need, and it even gives me some instructions right here. I need to copy this into the head tags of my HTML document. So I'm going to go ahead and select it, press Control C, and then I'm going to come over here. I have my index file open. I can put this actually right underneath my link to my style sheet. Command or Control V to paste it. Need to Control or Command S to save it. I'm going to do this for each of my pages. And this basically just tells the browser that you want to use this font that Google is hosting. It's called Lobster. And then we'll apply some styles in our style sheet from it. So I'm going to go ahead and close that. As you can see, if we refresh our page, nothing has changed. It didn't make the font work. We actually have to write the CSS for it. So I'm going to show you how that will look really quickly. But you'll learn and be able to do more with fancy fonts later. So let's say that I wanted to style the H1 tag, which will change all about pushing or like the headings on each of my pages. I'm going to say H1, my selector, my curly brackets. I have my opening and my closing one. And then inside of these brackets, I'm going to change the font family. And I can actually get the font family value from Google Fonts. So I shouldn't have closed that. I'm going to open that back up. I'm going to search for Lobster. And then, so this is my embed font. And then to actually use it in CSS, I have this font family, and I can set it to Lobster and then cursive. So I'm just going to copy this part and paste it into my document, press save, and now if I come to my website and I go to the home page, we'll see that Pushing code shows up nice and large and in Lobster font. It does on the about, the gallery, and the blog page. And this is the beauty of using an external style sheet, is I've made each of my pages have this beautiful heading by writing this simple line of code. So that's how you use Google Fonts in your website.